When logging into EASY to access the Tier 3 process, you'll first search for a student and land on this student profile page. To access the RTI Tier 3 process, you will select the tab from the top blue menu bar. The RTI Tier 3 Process tab provides a set of links that walks users through the various sections or steps required in the Wake RTI process. Each time a section is complete, a green check mark will appear. If a section is visited but not completed, you will see a red X. There will be columns of check marks or X's for each general area of need selected. We will first start with the RTI Tier 3 request link. On this screen, we will select one general area of need by first clicking on the Add Delete General Area of Need. For demo purposes, we will click Literacy and then Save and Continue. We will then select it from the drop-down list above, and more information will display on this screen. This screen is what a referring teacher will complete prior to requesting the Tier 3 process. The first questions ask about parent contacts. To be compliant with Wake policy, you will need to contact the parent at least twice. You can document the parent contacts by indicating such on the Parent Communication tab highlighted in the blue menu bar, or by documenting in another database like SAM. We will select Yes for demo purposes. The next two questions are about the PEP. Prior to a Tier 3 request, it is best practice to have a PEP. If a PEP has been created in the system, it will display in the document library below. You can pull this plan up to see what has been entered on this plan. We will first go through this process as best practice, indicating that a PEP has been done for this general area of need and that we have reviewed it. We will then go through the process again with the other selections made as no, so you can see the process from that standpoint as well. If you select yes and yes, you will then need to indicate a rationale for moving to Tier 3. This field has a 15-character requirement. Be sure to click the Submit Tier 3 Request button in order to move forward in the process. We are going to go back through this link to show you the options if you selected No for the PEP. So you will first pull up the literacy that we pre-selected in the general area of need, and the additional information will appear. But we are going to change this information to No and Not Applicable. If you select No, more information will appear at the bottom of the screen for you to enter for student data. The EOG, EOC, test, and homework fields are required in order to move forward in the system. Please note the best practice information listed for behavior and other. Underneath that, you will also indicate strategies and interventions. At least one is required. Enter the start date, either by typing in the date or using the calendar feature. If the interventions are currently ongoing, enter the date of the request or the next review date for the end date. Underneath this, you will then need to create the final RTI Tier 3 request in order to move forward in the process.